Hey everyone, it's Jordan Faith. Here on my channel, I do all sorts of things with the curly girl method. If that's something that sparks your interest, please subscribe. I upload a new video every Thursday. Today, I decided to try using the product amounts that Delilah of the Holistic Enchilada on Instagram uses for her fine, low-density hair. This is not a strict guideline trying to tell you how much product you should use for your hair, or trying to say this is the amount of product every person should use for their hair. Obviously, everyone's hair is different. Not one specific thing is going to work for every single person and their hair. There's so many things to take into account, like your strand width, your porosity, the density of hair that you have on your head, the length of your hair, and really so many other factors. So just know that Delilah did not mean this as a correct product amount guide. This is just the amount of product that she uses, and I'm trying it out because I also have finer, lower density hair, and I wanted to see how it would work for me, and of course, share it with all of you. So if you want to see how I ended up with this hair, stick around, and make sure you like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's head to my shower to get started. Here we are in my shower, and I'm just going to get my hair soaking wet. And before I got in the shower, I just kind of assessed how my hair and scalp felt. And for this wash, I decided to go with a really gentle shampoo. So I chose the Anasi Soothing Mint Gentle Cleansing Shampoo. And I'm just going to take a little tiny bit, the amount that Delilah uses, and work that in at my root area and onto my scalp. Fortunately, this shampoo is very concentrated, so this was plenty. I could have done with a little bit more because I'm always a little heavy-handed and I just like the feel of a little more shampoo. But it really worked. I got a nice clean scalp from it. And if you're ever having trouble with a sulfate-free shampoo, you can just add some water, and that will really help distribute the product throughout your scalp, which can be really helpful when you don't have that creamy lather that you might be used to from a regular shampoo. Now I'm going to rinse that out thoroughly. Make sure there's no shampoo left in my hair. And then leave my hair soaking wet for the conditioner step. I never squeeze out any water first. I always add my conditioner to soaking wet hair. And today I'm using the Garnier Fructis Smoothing Treat Conditioner. Just this little teeny tiny amount. I could not believe that's all Delilah uses every time she conditions. It just blows my mind. So I rubbed that between my hands really well so that I could more easily get it evenly distributed and it wouldn't all just go in one spot. And I kind of smoothed it on in sections, and now I'm finger detangling, and I was shocked that I could finger detangle at all with this little tiny amount of conditioner, but I was able to finger detangle really well. I didn't feel like it was tugging. I didn't feel like I didn't have enough conditioner. I maybe would have liked a little bit more, but I did have enough to get the job done. Now I'm just going to squish that conditioner into my hair with the water to make sure that it is really moisturizing my hair. And then I'm just brushing it through just as an extra step to make sure that it's coating every hair strand. Then I left that on for a few minutes while I did other shower things, and now I'm rinsing it out. Then I'm going to move into the other room just so I can film it. Normally, you would do this part in the shower, I would do this part in the shower if I weren't filming. But I'm just gonna get my hair wet again with just some plain water in a bowl, and then my spray bottle that I won from the giveaway in this video. And I don't know if it's considered a continuous spray misting bottle or not. It sprays for a good while, but you do still have to pump it, but I just misunderstood. I really, really like it. But so now that my hair is just super wet again, I'm brushing through it because I felt like it was just kind of all over the place. And even though I only used that teeny tiny amount of conditioner, I was still able to brush through after I had rinsed it out. Now I'm taking the Enchilada Aloe Hibiscus leave-in conditioner and just taking an itty bitty teeny tiny amount again and working that through. This leave-in conditioner is super concentrated. I've found that all of Enchilada's products are very concentrated. It's a really, really quality brand. So that's kind of why I chose to use their shampoo and their leave-in conditioner today. But I wasn't trying to cheat. I just really like them and I thought it would work out well. So I'm just raking this through, focusing on the sides where I have a little more dryness. Then I'm brushing it through with my wet brush again to help smooth down any stray hairs, and then raking the hair off the back of my head so it's not all stuck to my scalp. And then I just felt like it wasn't wet enough. My hair seems to lose water like super quick. It just feels dry. Especially when I move out into the other room to film like this. I just feel like I can't get enough water back onto it. So I'm just squishing that in to help encourage my curl formation. Now I'm moving on to gel, the Aussie Instant Freeze gel. Little tiny amount. Emulsifying in my hands with water. And then just glazing that over using praying hands. Really whatever works to get that gel smoothed over all of my clumps. Getting the gel that's in between spaces of my fingers onto my hair, because when you're using that little teeny tiny amount, every bit counts. And now I'm just scrunching that in, again, just to encourage my curls and waves to form up. And then I always make sure to let my hair topple side to side so that nothing sticks, and it will hopefully look good in every direction and have a pretty uniform curl pattern. I'm moving on to the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Curl Activating Mousse. And I got a little bit too much. Pat that between my hands and then started glazing it onto my hair. And then after I'd gotten my hair coated with it, the leftover that was on my hands, I wiped off. Just so I could be closer to the correct product amount. And again, I'm doing lots and lots of scrunching. That's really an essential step for me with my loose curl pattern. Lots of scrunching really helps to encourage all of my hair to form up like it's supposed to and do kind of what I want it to. I really like this mousse. It gives my hair a lot of texture. And I think really helps with volume.
it does feel a little weird. I've used it several times now, and I really like the results I get from it, but it does give me a tiny bit of a producty feel, which I don't personally love. That's just my personal preference. And now I'm just scrunching up my hair and squeezing firmly to get rid of any excess water that I can before I move on to microplopping. And I'm microplopping with this cotton t-shirt, which is just scrunching your hair up in your hands with that t-shirt draped over top to absorb some of that extra water. Before you move on to air drying or diffusing. I'm going to diffuse today because when I'm filming, I really have to diffuse because otherwise I would probably never get to shoot the end of my videos. My hair takes quite a while to dry. And this is how my hair is looking.
All right, I diffused for just about 20 minutes and my hair was probably 90% dry at that point, which is a lot more dry than my hair usually is at the 20-minute mark when I stop diffusing. But it's been several hours now of just air drying and taking care of business around the house and with the kids. And they're finally in bed and I'm finally getting to shoot the end of this. So I don't have any crunch, which I expected because I usually have to use a lot of gel or mousse to get a crunch. And obviously I did not use a lot today. So I just have very soft hold and there's no crunch to scrunch out, but I'm still gonna flip my head and fluff my roots like always, because that really helps bring the look together, break up any wonkiness at the top that might have happened while you were styling, and give some volume.
So like I was saying with that mousse, it does give my hair a lot of texture. It makes it a little bit less soft and more rough. And so I can't wear the style as long as I could when I'm just using gel because it just starts to get kind of tangly. But I know a lot of people love this mousse. So I don't know if that's maybe because of the cold weather, but we'll see as I use it some more.
And these are the results. I am shocked at the hold and definition and curl enhancement that I got with this little product. It's shiny, it's defined, but it also has volume. It was easy and didn't take very long to dry. I can't believe how well this turned out. I do have a little bit more frizz, which I expected because I didn't have as much product to hold everything together, but I am really happy with the end result. It feels really nice. I feel like my hair looks so much shorter. I feel like it curled up a lot and I have really decent volume. It does feel a little funky. That was my first time using the Curl Talk mousse from Not Your Mother's. I can feel it in my hair. It doesn't feel bad. It's just that I can feel that there's product in my hair and I normally can't. That was my first time using that mousse. It's not always the best thing to try a new product and a new styling technique, but I'm really happy with it overall. Really happy with it. I always touch my hair way too much, but it's just fun. So like I said, this is not like this is the amount of product that you should be using. This is just the amount of product that another curly uses, and I felt that it might be good to try for my hair, and you know me, I love doing experiments, so I thought I would give it a try and share it with all of you. And if you want, you can try these product amounts as well. It might surprise you. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. It is so helpful to me. Really lets me know what you enjoy seeing so I can provide more of it. Tell me in the comments if there's a specific video that you want to see. I do have a list of everything that everyone's asked for so far, and I am working on getting those videos made and posted for you. Just be patient with me. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my future videos, and I'll see you next time.